Greetings, friend. Timberlake here. This puzzle was sent to me by Tall Cat. He made it in homage to Shy, and it's called Kei, K-E-I-I, which is a Japanese word, means honor, respect, or admiration. Awesome. I love that theming. Um, so I'm going to try it out. I'm really curious. I feel like this is going to be a good puzzle to solve. I can already see right now, there's no digits across row 1 or column 9, so there's some definite restrictions going on here. Can't wait to see what we find out. And with that, it's solving time. So I'm going to scan through real quick and see what I can find as far as digits go. Right now, I don't see anything I can eliminate in the top 3 rows. And I'm scanning through rows 4, 5, and 6 right now. All right, not seeing anything yet. I see some restrictions, but I do see a hidden single 6 right here. Let's see here, 6, 6, 2 6s, and that would lead us to have a 7. 1 6 naked pair, so that can't be a 1, that can't be a 1. There can be no more other ones down here. Got 2 5 naked pair, so we can get rid of that 2 and that 1. So look at this, 1 6, 3 4, and 2 5 naked pair. Very interesting, interesting. And I'll cut across here, and now I can get rid of all these 2s and 5s. So we have an 8 9. Also naked pair across row 9, and an 8 9 in column 1. They got to be related somehow. I'm curious now as I'm starting to eliminate some of these candidates. Okay, 2 6s there, 2 6s here. So the 6s kind of form a little, there only these 4 spots down here, but there's no 1, so I can't do any unique rectangle action with that. And with the 5s, I already made eliminations. I can with the 5s down here. I'm going to go really quick. I'll be honest, I've kind of scanned through quick. I want to get to the candidates. I feel like we're going to have some kind of swordfish type thing, because you can see how there's the spacing going on here, since they're all mostly restricted to certain columns and within the middle blocks. Okay, look at the 1s. I don't see any eliminations I can make with the 1s. Okay, so I do see, oh, well, is that? No, let me see here. So like I see the 2 1s here, and I see 3 1s across row 5, and I'm trying to see if I can connect that up with some other restriction, and I cannot do that. I feel like there's something there. I'm just not, maybe, We'll move on to the 2s. No restrictions with the 2s. Let's go to the 3s. 3 4 3 4. Nope. Nothing I can do with the 3s. Let's go to the 4s. Alrighty. 1 2 1 2. No eliminations from rows 5 and 7. We also have a little 2-string kite action, but that eliminate the digit here. We already have a 3 there, so that's not helpful. Okay. Okay, we have something here. I think it's a finned swordfish. All right, I'll show you what I got. I'll do this, 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 and this, and then right here, that's the fin. Okay, so what I see, and it could have probably gone across, looks like rows 3, 5, and 7, the same thing. But we'll just go with columns. So in these 3 columns, you have 4s limited to row 1, row 4, and row 8 in these columns. But then you have this extra fin, and so if this fin wasn't here, you just have a regular swordfish, and we'd be able to eliminate all these extra 4s along rows 1, 4, and 8. But since you have a fin, it kind of mixes up a little bit. So either the fin is true, and this would not be a 4 right here, or the fin is false, and you'd have that swordfish I was talking about. So either way, we can eliminate this 4 right here. That's not a 4. And remember too, we can't eliminate any of these other 4s because we don't know enough about the puzzle yet. But with a fin swordfish or a fin X-wing, you can always eliminate within that same block and corresponding to that base or cover. I guess in this case would be a cover set. All right, cool, very cool. Yeah, that's helpful. Do I have anything else I can do? Well, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, and so if I did it along 3, 5, it'd still be the same spot. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go to 5s. I like that. I like seeing that kind of stuff. That's pretty advanced stuff, and it does help to show the candidates, because then we can figure this out a little easier. Nothing I can do with the 5s. Go to 6s. Oh, we have hidden single 6 way up there. And go to 7s. What do you got there going on? Nothing. All right, go to 8s. I feel like there's something here with the 8s as well. Well, you got these 2 8s here, and you got 1, 2, 3 8s there. So what other column could we match that up with? Yeah, I feel like we're close. Let's see here. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. We need some other column to cooperate with us, and I don't have that yet. I'm gonna have to move on to the 9s. I don't think we have anything with the 8s just yet. And then with the 9s, you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this is a finned sword, a finned X-wing, which is nice. So I'll use a little bit different colors. Here's your fin. So what we know, either this fin is true and that can't be a 9, or the fin is false and you have an X-wing 9s across rows to a 9. All right, I mean, that's a very, very small not much that we got to eliminate right there. But now, same thing with the 8s. Looking at columns 2 and 8, you know, there's 2 8s, there's 8s, 9s, there's, and the same. Feel like there's something there, but what is it? Yeah, I can't solve any further. I'm going to go here and see if there's something going on with the 8 9s. You know, one of the things you can look at is, do we have some strong weak links, strong links? That way we could connect these 8 9 and do some W-wing action. But I don't think we have that, because you saw here, there's really no, I mean, other than these links, there's really no that many strong links. So they'd have to like see these and connect back over, and that's not going to help us. Or down here as well. But I do have a 7 8 9 triple. I'll show that right there. I mean, that kind of steps out. And we also have a 7 8 9 triple right here. Okay, so this first one, that means we can eliminate all these 7s, 8s, and 9s. And that limits the 6s into column 4, but that makes sense because there's 2 6s there. But we can also look up here and go, hey, this is also a 7 8 9 naked triple. So I can get rid of the 8s and 9 there, I can get rid of the 8 and 9 there. All right, this is some of the trimming that's going to help us solve puzzles. So I use the word trimming when I'm referring to you know, eliminating candidates in order to see some of the more advanced techniques. And maybe that was one of the reasons why I didn't see much more, because I didn't see that the 7 8 9 triples. All right, what does that do for us? And then right now I'm also just going to look to see if there's any XY wings, XYZ wings. 3 4 2 4. I would need you know, a 2, 3, something along those lines. And I also don't see anything else. So let's go back to the 8s and 9s, and I bet this is going to give us something of value here. It does. It does. Does it? Yes. Okay. All right. 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and I'll actually make this one. So what you have here is a sashimi swordfish. So what does that mean? So if this cell was right here, you'd have a swordfish, right? You know, these 3 columns 1, 1, 6, and 8, the 8s would be limited to 3 rows, and we could do all eliminations. But it's not there, it's right here. But it works the same way. If you did the eliminations, you still wouldn't be able to put an 8 either here or here. So what it does, what sashimi does, is it's just out of place, but you can still make eliminations like it was like a finned swordfish. So I can get rid of the 8 right there and right there. And if you're like, I'm not sure, test it out. Put an 8 there and see you'll end up breaking the puzzle. This is kind of neat. And the way you spot these is, unlike a regular swordfish, you look for it to be in the same, like in this case, column, so in the same base set, in the same block, but just offset by 1 or 2. And then there could be 2 8s right here, and you can still make those eliminations. Cool, sashimi. That's a really, really neat find. That's helpful. All right. And I wonder if I go across, now if I look across the rows, well, okay, I see a jellyfish now going across the rows. One, 2, 3, 4. I think I see a jellyfish. 1, 2. And I thought I saw, oh, okay. It's a fin jellyfish. Here's a fin. Okay, a 4x4 jellyfish. I've solved some puzzles recently where I had to use, actually did a finned jellyfish recently. Just check out There's Something Missing by Kinlock. So I'll put a link right here. And so either this fin is true and this can't be an 8, or the fin is false and this would be a 4x4 where 8s have to be in these, one of these colored cells for those particular rows, rows 2, 4, 6, and 9. So either way, we can get rid of an 8 right there. Cool, very cool. I love spying this stuff. This is good stuff. Okay, let's go back to the 9s, because we also made some elimination of 9s, if you remember, along the same column. And this is, I feel like that's really opening things up for this puzzle. So yeah, fins, X-wing, we already made that elimination. Coming down here, same. So wow, I'm going to show it again. I mean, hopefully you're seeing this like I'm seeing it. So just like what we did with the 8s, now you can do the same thing with the 9s with the sashimi swordfish, right? So it's not there, but you can eliminate a 9 from right there and right there. Really starting to get this puzzle to kind of reveal itself here. This is neat. And then I wonder, I'm going to do the same thing I did before and see, oh, is there more eliminations? Looking across the rows now. I'm looking. So I feel like there's, I feel like I'm starting to get onto the actual pattern of the puzzle, which is so cool. I love this puzzle, Tallcat, by the way. I feel like I'm really able to kind of dig in here and see how the logic is reaching out to me. 1, 9, 8, 9. We don't have a 1, 8. 7, 8, 7, 9, 1, 5, 1, 5, 7. Let's go back here and see if there's other eliminations we can make. There's stuff that's really close. Like there's a lot of opportunities, really close opportunities for a swordfish with the 1s, but I can't make it happen. So let's go to the 2s. Nothing else I can do with the 2s. Let's go to the 3s. Okay, what do I see with the 3s? Nothing I can make elimination-wise right now. Let's go back to the 4s. And all right, I'm looking now. I feel like there's so much there. Like we're on the cusp of cracking this puzzle wide open. All right. Can't do any of those 5s. Go to the 6s. And yeah, those are limited to those 4 spots, which I spotted out before, but you can't make any further eliminations based off of that. Oh, I didn't see that in single 7. That's going to help because now I have a 1, 5 here. Yep. And does that open up the 7s anymore? No. But it will open up other parts of this puzzle. Now with the 8s, I made some eliminations already with the 8s. I don't think there's going to be anything more we can tap from the 8s right now. And then the 9s, what do we got with the 9s? Nothing more than what I've already solved here, but we have these 1, 5s. 1, 5, 9. Do we have a 5, 9? No. Oh, 1, 5, 4, 5. Okay, that's interesting. Now I'm looking across here to see if there's... I'm looking for XY wings right now, XYZ wings, in case you're wondering. That's usually the natural next thing to look for. 4, 5, 5, 1, 1, 5. And I can't connect these 4s yet. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Just because I saw the 7, I feel like there might have created some more eliminations that we can do. And we do have a empty rectangle. So if you come up, we're going to be able to eliminate a 1 from right there, by the way. So if you come up this column once, you stop right here, and then you have a strong link between these ones like we do, then we know that we can eliminate. You come down to where the row meets this block, and you can eliminate that 1. Because basically, if this is a 1, then that would have to be a 1, right? But that's not a 1. This one has to be a 1. And if this was a 1, then this can't be a 1. So in the first case, where the 1 has to be here, that can't be a 1. Second case, the 1's here, that can't be a 1. So empty rectangle, we're able to solve that. What else can I do? And you could have seen it, maybe you saw in columns 3 and 6 as a finned X-wing. Same thing, where this is the fin, you make that elimination right there. Okay. 1s, 2s. What do we got here? What do we got here? No more eliminations. 3s. So close, so close, so close. Enjoying this puzzle. 4s. Yeah, so these 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. This would be able to eliminate a 4 up here. You cannot eliminate that 4. Alrighty. Don't see there. Go to the 5s. What am I seeing? What can I eliminate? Nothing with those 5s. 6s, nope. Back to the 7s. No, nothing there. Back to the 8s. What am I missing now? Huh. What am I missing? Okay, we have an empty rectangle coming out of here. So go to here. There's a strong link across with these 8s, which means, and we come up to where the row meets block 2, which would be right here. That can't be an 8. Because again, if this is an 8, an 8 has to be in one of these two spots, and that can't be an 8. If that's not an 8, this has to be an 8, no 8 right there. All right, so let's see if we can do the same. And we can't. I was looking to see if we could use this the same benefit, and we cannot. But that, again, we're just eliminating, slowly making eliminations here, which is great. Okay, let's look here again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the fin. That is a finned, another finned jellyfish. Meaning this can't be a 9. Is the fin's true? That's not a 9. Fin's not true. And the 9s have to be in one of these other green spots, which eliminate a 9 from right there. That's a 1. Whoa, that's a 1, that's a 5, and that's a 1. Nice. And then 1, 1, that's a 1. Let's get rid of that. And we could follow back the rest of the 1s. Okay. 2, 8, 9. 2s are eliminated down there. Got it. In the row 6. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I think I can kind of move on from here. What else did I solve? I solved 5s. Oh, so that's a 5. 3, 4, 3, 8, 9, 3, 4, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6. Okay, I'm looking here on what else I can solve. Let's go back to the 1s, nothing there. 2s, nothing there. Wait a minute, yeah. 3s, nothing there. 4s, clean up a lot on the 4s. Still can't solve anything. The 5s, all that still makes sense. 6s haven't changed. 7s, no changes. 8s, a little bit less of 8s now. Is there more to solve there? No, and then the 9s. Let's see here. 9s, 9s, 9s. No. I'm looking. Eight, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay, well, what do we get here? 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Eight, 9, 8, 9. Okay, oh, so we have an 8, 9, make a pair across row 5. Means that's a 3. And we can get rid of that 8, and get rid of that 8, 9. Gives us a 4, 5. Okay, that's helpful. And then with the 3s, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2 3s there. All right. 2, 9, 2, 8, 2, 8, 9, okay. 4, 8, 5, 8. Do we have a, no, 4, 8, and 4, 5? Do I have a 5, 8? No. 2, 5, 3, 4. Sevens are limited there, which you already knew. Let's go back here. I feel like we're real close now. Threes. Okay, fours. 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4. No fours there, no 4 there. Let's see here. Does this 4 connect to that 4 with some kind of strong link? The answer is no. Same thing with the 3. This 3 and this 3. No. Okay. Back to the 5s. Can't make any more eliminations there with the 5s. 6s, nope. 7s, nope. 8s. We're back to the 8s again. Okay. I'm really not trying to rely too much on the coloring, but the 2, 8, 8, 9. We have a 2, 9, nope. 2, 8, 9, 3, 8, 9, 3, 8, 9. Okay, I can't do anything there. Okay. 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. It doesn't connect to that 8, 9. It would be nice. I was thinking there might be some remote pair action going on, but I don't see that. And then back to the 9s. I feel like the key is just like looking at these 8s and 9s over and over again. And I apologize if you're getting tired of looking at them. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Maybe it's the buy value sells is where the answer is. 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, yeah. Two, 9, 7, 9, 2. So I'm looking over here. Is there some kind of connection that way? 2, 9, 7, 9, no. 2, 9, oh, okay. 2, 9, 2, 8, 8, 9. So we have another 2, 8, 9. That's what I needed to see. You think I would have seen that pattern by now. That's what I needed to see. This is another naked triple. I don't think I actually showed it, right? And that's why I made all those other eliminations. 2s, 8s, and 9s. So now the 2s are limited to column 8 in block 9. So that means that can't be a 2. This has to be a 2. And if that's a 2 and that's a 2, we got 2 2s there. Okay, 2, 2, those are 2s. Those are 2s, those 2. Okay, can't eliminate any more 2s yet. But we can go back here to these 8s and 9s, and we should have, well, we have a skyscraper, right? All right, so I'll just show you the base here. And that's the tops. And so what we know is 8 has to be either here or here. If it's here, then that can't be an 8, and that's an 8. If it's there, that has to be an 8. Either way, there's at least one 8 in one of those orange squares, so we can eliminate 8s from any of the cells. You can see them. So it's these 3 cells and those 3 cells. Okay, so that's helpful. And we look, is there more that I can do with this? Because I always feel it's giving me a little bit more talk at. Great puzzle so far. Really enjoyed it. It's been quite tough for me, but I like it. Strong. Okay, and let's go back to the, let's see here, just real quick. Strong, weak, strong, right? Weak. Yeah, I can't do anything else there. Strong, weak, strong. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any other weak, strong links I can kind of leverage. No. All right. So here, same idea. I mean, I'll just show it, but yeah, you got another skyscraper, right? And what it means is where these orange cells are, they can't be a 9. So cat can't be a 9 either. And wow, all kinds of tough strategies, advanced strategies that have to be used for this puzzle. Love it. Oh, and now you got an 8-9 across the top. So you see this 8-9 pair. So that's not 8. That's not 9. That's not 8 or 9. So this is a 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 7 quad. And wow. All right. All right. And what does that do? Finish off this puzzle. What does it do for us? So cool. Such a cool puzzle. Let's go back to the 8s. 8, 8. What do I? Okay, I figured that out. Strong, strong, weak, strong. Yeah, okay. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong. Is there one last? Eight, 9, 3, 9. Okay, okay. 9, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2, 8. Oh, this is interesting. So 9, okay, so we have, I see an XY wing. 9 to the 3, so that's 9 to the 3, 3 to the 4, 4 to the 2, 2 to the 8, 8 to the 9. All right, so we know that there's either a 9 here or there's a 9 there. So if this is not a 9, that has to be a 9. If that's not a 9, this is a 9. Because we followed all these by cells. I'll put a link for my XY chain video. But basically, that's not a 9. That's an 8. That should be that last link I was looking for. 9, 2, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9. Let's get rid of those colors. 3, 8, 3, 8 across row 2 means that has to be a 9. 4, 8, let's get rid of that. 3, 2, okay, finally cracked the puzzle here, people. Wow, that was a tough one. Tall Cat, you're getting great at these classics. The logic you use, the layering, trying to find the path, it was not an easy puzzle. There's, to me, a puzzle where you know, it has one trick and then you solve it and work through is fun and it's great. Go, hey, I found that one thing. A puzzle like this where it's, okay, you find one thing, well, here's a pattern. You got to keep searching. It reminds me of, honestly, like a Philip Newman type puzzle, or like Shy, where just because you got one piece of it, you know, I get it all. Awesome. Really pushed me to kind of look for these jellyfish and swordfish patterns. Thank you so much for suggesting it to me. What did you think? Anyone else who saw this? Did you try to solve on your own? How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Smart Hobbies so you don't miss any new content. And please check out these other videos while I post new videos every Fridays and Sundays. Looking for some collabs in the future. Thank you all so much for watching.